Parliament, Nyoro, has built a reputation as one of Kenya's most vocal legislators on economic issues. But after declining to take clear positions during some of the country's defining political moments, debate is shifting from what he says to what he does. Political analysts argue that as the 2027 race gathers momentum, prolonged ambiguity could become a defining factor in his political future. Our political affairs reporter Mike Kagwongo reports.
Go back to maandamano on a Friday, but I want to give you the bad news. The person you are dealing with, the President of the Republic of Kenya, huyo hawezi tishwa na maandamano.
For years, Nyoro has cultivated the image of an independent-minded legislator, often attracting national attention. With his detailed contributions on economic policy and public finance.
Because the government is looking at 2027 and nothing else, they are staking the future of this country in the name of elections.
281.
Political analyst, however, says parliamentary votes can carry as much weight as public speeches in shaping a leader's political image.
We the people are in parliament through representation. Mm-hmm. And therefore, when you look at such an important bill, when the vote is being taken and more than half of the legislators are not there, it speaks volumes.
Is 236.
Attention has turned to Nyoro's absence during the impeachment vote against former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, as well as his decision to abstain during the division on the finance bill, despite having criticized some of its provisions during debate.
As we debate this finance bill, Honorable Speaker, members can actually come up with innovative ideas on how to raise more revenue, on how to raise more A&A, so that there is actually no deficit.
Nyoro has portrayed himself as a champion for the people, especially on matters of government spending. How can he afford not be there? It rubbishes everything he has been saying. Nobody can now trust him. Now, on the table, people are saying he's fake. He's not genuine. People are saying he's a traitor. You are the one who has said. That's what they are saying. They are even saying his root was small. That's up to him. He has brought it to himself.
Analyst says those decisions have fueled debate about his political positioning as Kenya's political landscape continues to shift. In the Mount Kenya region, where political realignments are gaining momentum ahead of the 2027 general election, observers argue that leaders are facing growing pressure to clearly define their political alliances.
In this country, you cannot afford to sit on the fence because, in fact, sitting on the fence makes you a very careless politician. I think in this sense, if I were to speak to the issues concerning the Keharo Member of Parliament, the Honorable Nyoro, I don't think it is wisdom, I don't think it is wise to sit on the fence.
So people are looking at younger people from Mount Kenya. And Nyoro was the one who was most prominent in that space. But his recent actions or lack of the same is beginning to throw doubts on that, cast doubt.
Speculation has also grown over Nyoro's next move, including claims that he could launch or join a new political formation. Some analysts, however, question whether the region has room for another major political party amid competing established parties.
No. I mean, you've asked a question. Am I, in those 3 weeks, am I coming up with my vehicle, blah, blah, blah? No.
Biggest mistake the Honorable Nyoro is going to make is to try and form his political party. Because I will tell you, that is a party that will be dead on arrival. I will tell you, there are two options for Nyoro, and even those two options are almost evaporating right in front of his eyes. It is either he is with government or he is in the opposition.
And I've told you, the only thing he can do is to fall at the feet of Gachagua. Fall at the feet of Gachagua. He has to appease Gachagua, praise DCP, actually even join DCP. Ana wasata hiyo city yake ya Kiaru, with all the things he has done, he won't be the first MP to be voted out after doing wonderful things.
And now, Nyoro says he will announce his political direction in the coming weeks.
Even if Nyoro gets another month, to make a decision, he is still not going to come out to say what he wants.
His declaration is expected to shape debate over his future role as political realignments continue ahead of the next general election. Mike Kagwango, TV 47, Nairobi.